Hello, hello. So we are at the federal courthouse in Minneapolis,
Hi.
and the kid was just observing court, and I have to keep telling people that I'm his mom. Somebody just said, "You guys are a great couple," and this one right here was like, "That's my mom. That's my." I'm like, "He's my child. It's my child." So it was funny. Apparently, I look young. So we observed and I got my reading material, but we observed the ever so illustrious and highly oh geez,
Your book.
yes, can you grab that for me, son? Thank you. and and my book tab, yeah, good, because that's where my page is. And highly publicized feeding our future trial in federal district court for criminal. It's a criminal trial in federal district court. And what we were able to catch was basically we kind of walked in like right before the judge dismissed everyone for lunch. And one of the co-defendants, Salim Saeed, was on the stand when we were first coming in, and it was under direct examination. And what direct examination is when your own attorney is questioning you, and you're up on the stand. And so we walked in kind of like towards the tail end of it. So they broke for lunch, and then while they were broken for lunch, we were sitting in the courtroom. And you know me, I'm always talking to people. So I was asking the security bailiff with security questions about like what stage of the trial are we in, what's going on, what do we expect to happen next, and then the questions that he could answer were basically that hello Mike and Derek, the questions that he was able to answer are how he became security. So he's retired law enforcement, and now he's security at the federal courthouse. Hi, Simon. And so I proceeded to read my book a little bit while they were out to lunch. And then when they came back in, like the judge had the jury come in and everything like that. It looks like, hello, Fatma. And it looks like there's like 15 jurors, and we were sitting where it's nothing but press, basically, like Fox News. I'm sure WCCO and all them other people are there, but I know that Fox News was there because the guy was wearing Fox on his like a jacket. And so at that point, the defendant, Saeed, went back on the stand, the co-defendant, for his attorney to finish with asking them questions for direct examination. And we were waiting for this. We were waiting for cross-examination. So the cross-examination began, and I told my son, he's about to kill him, right? Didn't I say that? I said he's going to kill him. And then at that point, we proceeded to see how the federal prosecutor, we're at the federal courthouse. I mean, because some people are coming in, we're watching the Feeding Our Future trial. And we proceeded to witness a murder, actually, in the courtroom. So the federal prosecutor began by laying the foundation for the assassination that we saw on the stand. And so it starts off by him basically having the defendant, the co-defendant to Amy Bach. This is Salim Saeed. He starts by bringing up all of his convictions, notably for fraud, and the same type of fraud, apparently, with forged documents. And, he gets him to admit that. So that was the first step. Like, And then he pulls in all this evidence and what looks like shell companies and switching around, a lot of like financial, I guess, gymnastics with federal money. And of course, we're hearing a lot of like, I didn't know, I didn't do this, I didn't know about the count, I didn't know that. And the prosecution started getting a little bit, they had to be an objection at one point, and it was sustained. He didn't say why he was objecting, he just said objection, and it was sustained because I think that he was getting antagonistic with, right? He was getting a little antagonistic, and you need to, he's already winning. But so yeah, it was super interesting. Got him to talk about things that sound like money laundering. Got him to talk about something that sounds like evading taxes, right? He's like, oh, there's a lot of cash in the, and I really liked how the prosecutor did a good job at sort of like showing how something that could be a plausible explanation from the defendant is actually probably just a lie. And then he kind of was tying it back to how it started. This guy does fraud for money, and it's the exact same type of fraud that he's done here. So kind of like a modus operandi kind of showing that, so it's character evidence, but it was admissible because there's convictions and it has to do with like the same type of fraud. Like, so undermining his credibility and everything else. And that was masterfully done. So after that dunk, dunking on him and the carnage that we saw, it was really time to go because apparently this trial has been going on for 6 weeks. And I mean, I was already tired. Like, I need a nap. And the kid got what he needs to go and write, and we were good to go. So, yeah. All right, I hope you guys, because my fingers are all over the sound. So what I'm going to do next before I go take a nap is I'm going to go and get my driver's license taken because my driver's license is expiring on my birthday this year, which is coming up in a few days in April. So I've got to go do that. This is why I kind of tried to look decent because it's pictures. They're going to be taken. So we shall see. But with that, we're signing off. Was that a good summary?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye. Bye.